Anybody ready for some self-deprecating humor? No? Great to hear, because we've got plenty of it. Let's watch as this shy, awkward geek explains how he's a shy, awkward geek. Redundancy is redundant. Speaking of being redundantly redundant, it's summer break for most of you.
We already knew that!
Exactly. So, instead of celebrating with all of you, because I'm an adult with adult responsibilities, let's instead revel in why I'm a weird, awkward geek. That sounds fun too, right? No? Oh, Eye contact. So this kind of fits in the whole social anxiety thing, but it's a unique brand of weird. I'm perfectly comfortable holding a conversation, engaging in small talk, and other forms of banter. I don't mind being the forefront of the conversation, taking initiative in decision making, or any of those things that normally reclusive people like myself loathe. Heck, I could even perform on stage and not feel any anxiety. Okay, maybe not. However, that all changes when I have to maintain eye contact. My whole demeanor dissolves as soon as I look at the other person. I can't talk at all. I just can't. During high school, I get perfect marks in speech and debate for everything else except eye contact. During work, same thing. I would get training and my boss would scold me for it. Even customers have gotten on my case about it. Now, if you see my last anime piece, you know I work for the Up Store, which is fine. I don't mind retail and most customers love me. However, there was this one specific case where I was servicing a customer and she refused to trust me. Why? Because I was avoiding eye contact of all things. She said I looked disingenuous or shady, and yeah, I guess I can see where she's coming from, but man, if she only knew how hard I try every day to look at people. I'm not being shady, I just don't want to fall apart and become a neurotic mess. So it's either A, be slightly awkward looking away from you, or B, full on turbo mode awkward looking at you. Pick your poison. Not thinking things through. Yeah, I'm not okay with just jumping in and hoping for the best. I like forming an opinion, creating a piece of work, or performing an action after giving it some sort of reasonable thought. It's always so stressful for me to do anything without thinking about it, and I always fear the worst. I don't feel it's a matter of not quote-unquote stepping out of my comfort zone. More so I imagine it like diving off a cliff headfirst into the ocean or something along those lines. Come on, at least put some goggles on. Social interactions. If you haven't already figured it out, I'm an introvert, but I'm not socially inept. As I've already mentioned, talking with others doesn't really bother me. To be more precise though, it's when there's an overarching subject or purpose of those interactions that I'm okay with talking. For example, if I was conversing about video games, I could keep that conversation going for hours. Yet, it's when I'm expected to talk to somebody and have no idea what to say. I am deathly afraid of that. That in specific. Now that sounds like something that shouldn't happen often, right? Oh boy, could that be any more wrong? Example of this is a few weeks ago when I walked into TJ Maxx. There was this really cute girl that was at the front counter. We were laughing and talking about the flavor of kombucha I was holding, a type of fermented tea. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. However, as she bagged my stuff, we stopped talking and I froze. I don't know this person. I didn't know what to say. I just finished paying for my stuff. Nobody else was around and we just both stood, awkwardly staring at each other. Like, I wanted to say something, but I became a nervous wreck. So instead of trying to keep the conversation going myself, I merrily waltzed out, wishing her a wonderful rest of her morning, even though it was evening. I'm gonna be single forever, aren't I? Oh my gosh, we did it! 3 months! I can't believe it! Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you for your patience with me. I know it's been a long and bumpy road up until this point, but for those of you who kept up with me, either through Twitter or my streams, I just want to thank you personally for watching the video the whole way through. If you want to support me in other ways, you can always check out my Twitter. The link is posted on the video and in the description below. Or you can just leave a comment below, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But thank you all so much for watching the video, and take care.